Welcome back into the Enrichment Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Stern Agee. If you need help with your financial planning, turn to the experts at Stern Agee, experts who know the importance of listening. Stern Agee believes their experts' ears are their most effective technology. That means not simply hearing what someone has to say, but understanding what they really mean. If you need financial advice, financial planning help, the group to go to is Stern Agee right here in Knoxville. Been around for an entire century, a nationwide company. Get in touch with the Knoxville branch, Stern Agee, this week. All right, back with Jimmy, Bob, David, Shazan. Lightning round. Jimmy, I'm going to start with you. We'll work around the panel here. Auburn beat Ole Miss yesterday. Mm-hmm. Missouri whipped Vanderbilt, so I guess he's not going to be going. James Franklin won't be going to Southern Cal anytime soon. Which game is scarier, Missouri on the road or the Plainsmen coming to Knoxville?
I think it's Missouri on the road. Missouri had over 500 yards against Vanderbilt. Their quarterback, James Franklin, is more accomplished than Nick Marshall. Franklin had 270-something yards passing. He had almost 70 rushing against Vanderbilt. And I think Missouri has more weapons than Auburn. Nick Marshall, he averaged 10 yards a carry on 14 carries, but he threw for less than 100 yards. And also, I would take a home game over a road game typically. So I think Missouri's a more dangerous opponent.
Okay. Bob Hodge. Tennessee-Georgia was a close game, which means there were close calls, which means you got some people saying Tennessee was robbed. You had the personal foul call on the final drive. You had the interference call on the final drive. Was Tennessee jobbed a little bit by the officials?
No. And as a matter of fact, David and I were sitting over talking, maybe there towards the end, Tennessee should have got some more penalties. They weren't going to score on a penalty, so go ahead and tackle those receivers in the end zone until you get down to one untimed down. But no, I don't think so. The pass interference call, it was a close call that could have gone either way. And I think they called it interference. I've seen a lot of games where they would have called that interference, but no, they were not robbed.
Yeah, I mean, if you could go back and also, Georgia fans today are saying, well, that Marquez North catch wasn't a catch. You know, they're debating that. We talked about simulating the scribble over there. You don't see that call made every day, a guy simulating a snap trying to get the other guys to jump. So it all comes out in the wash, in my view. All right, David Ligon. Former players always disagree with that. They think their team got jobbed. David Ligon.
Of course it did.
Mark Richt said after the game that he wasn't sure what the carnage was with his team losing so many players. 3 guys to knee injuries on top of who they've already lost, with Florida looking good and Tyler Murphy looking a lot better than I suspected. Will Georgia win the East with all these injuries?
It's going to be tough for them. Now, I think these injuries have made them more one-dimensional, particularly in the passing game, the running game. They'll get Gurley back, and they still have their line there. But you know, from a standpoint of going through winning the East, I still think they have the opportunity to do that. But the result when they get to the championship game against Alabama without all those players is going to be totally different.
You know, told you guys before the show, Mark Richt prays all the time, very upstanding Christian man. He must feel like Job, because whereas Les Miles has great luck, Richt has no luck at all. He's finally got a BCS caliber team, and he's lost half his team 6 weeks in.
Miles sold his soul, though. That's it.
Miles did sell his soul. That had to be it. Shazan, you get the most important question of the day. You're sitting there wearing gray. I'm going to ask you, your take on the gray uniforms. Thumbs up, thumbs down, and should they wear them again?
Thumbs up, yes. And I'd like to see them actually wearing with the orange pants. See what that looks like.
Gray jerseys with the orange pants.
Beautiful.
All right. What everybody think of the grays?
I like the gray.
Nice.
I think it's a good-looking uniform. I say don't go with orange pants. Change the helmet. Get you another helmet in
Chrome. Chrome. Or go with an orange chrome. I saw Washington last night with a gold chrome.
If you're gonna do it, go whole hog.
That'd be Arkansas.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Jimmy and Bob, we'll see you right back here next week. We got an open date show we're doing next week. Former Vols, we'll see you right back here in a couple weeks. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next Sunday. All right. When we come back, we got Chuck Cavaleris with the Cavaleris line. Taking stock of this team, is it better or worse than people expected so far? And Sterling Hinton actually has some reasons, real reasons, why Tennessee could beat South Carolina. Come on back.